Hello there, everybody. My name is Jamie, and I am the host of the Life of Gaming podcast. And today we're going to do something a little bit different with our video today. Today I'm going to do a little kind of a let's play of Dark Souls 2. Now, Dark Souls 2 is new for me. I have never played this series before, so you will see in this video that I die a lot. But I mainly want to come on here and just kind of give my first impressions of this game. What I think of it so far. I'm still very early in the game, just kind of figuring it out as I go along. And this is a game that my co-host Josh has been talking to me about for years. This is something that he's been wanting me to play, really want me to get into. He thought I would really enjoy it. And he's been pushing it, and they just happened to have a deal on Xbox, so I got it, on gold pretty cheap, and I had the cash. I thought, why not? I'll check it out and give it a shot. Just to kind of give my background experience of these kind of games. I do enjoy... and there I died. I do enjoy these kind of games, more difficult games. I enjoyed playing through like the Ninja Gaiden series on, Xbox or PlayStation, and actually played through 3 on the Wii U at launch. I also really enjoyed the Monster Hunter games, and I know those are more about being strategic and trying to learn your enemy's patterns. It's a lot about that. And playing this game, it kind of reminds me of that. It's all about your timing. It's all about even just simple frames of animation. If you get one frame out of place, you're toast. But you can see that a lot in my video here. So, you're probably all laughing. My plan is to kind of record this video now, and then in the future, as I get a little bit farther in the game, maybe give some future impressions on the game. And then after I finish it, kind of maybe give my, final judgment of what I think about this series. This is a pretty exciting series because I know that, they had Demon Souls, and they came around with Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. And Bloodborne came out on the PlayStation 4 recently. And with Bloodborne, a lot of people are kind of comparing it to this series. It's made from Software, exact same company. But at E3, they actually announced Dark Souls 3. So I figured if I'm going to get into the series, I might as well get into it now. So this is something I just, played on my Xbox One. And the explosion got me. Like I said, folks, this isn't going to get any better. But, as I said, a lot of this is just about memorizing patterns and just kind of, finding the right time to strike. Although, hopping into this game, I didn't have the best experience. I bought it digitally. And when I bought it, after I downloaded it, got it started, all of a sudden Xbox Live went down. So I couldn't play it for a while, so that was kind of a bummer. But also, buying it digitally, no instruction manuals, nothing like that. I just hopped in, started pushing buttons, and tried to figure out what to do. I wasted a lot of my life stones and things like that, just trying to not know what I was doing, just kind of learning, what every item does. There's a lot of intricacies in this game you really have to study and kind of learn about. And this game really reminds me of kind of those old school NES games, like Legend of Zelda and things like that. You didn't really know where to go, you didn't really know what to do, but you talked with your friends. You got this community of gamers and friends that you talk with and kind of figure out the game together. So playing this, I've actually been hitting up a lot of, the different Facebook groups, and a lot of my friends who've played this before on PlayStation and Xbox say, hey, here I am, what do I do here? Even simple things like locking on, it's just something I didn't know how to do. Actually, at the beginning of the game, right when you get out of the witch's hut at the beginning, and you run around outside, and you go around this corner, and there's this giant, troll footprints to get to the top of the hill, and there's this giant troll there. And, it took me a while, but I ended up beating him. And afterwards, I kind of looked around on a guide online to make sure I was going the right direction. And a lot of people suggested to not fight that enemy until you're much more powered up later. So it's kind of funny I beat him so early in the game. But it does teach me about the difficulty of this game and what it's all about. So far, I definitely feel like this is a game that I can absolutely get into. It's, like I said, it's going to take some time to sort of learn the process of the game and the animations and how long it takes you to strike and things like that. But once I get that down, I think this is a game I'm really going to enjoy. So far, I'm really digging it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed sort of watching this video, watching me die a lot. I'm hoping in future videos it will, you know, be less brutal to watch as I make these mistakes. But, you know, make sure to follow the Life of Gaming podcast. We are on Facebook. You can also find us on other places, such as Twitter, at Life of Gaming Pod. And we are also on Google+. Make sure to download our podcast on iTunes. We're also on SoundCloud and the Microsoft MP3 store. So make sure to go on iTunes and rate us. That would be awesome. You can find me on Twitter, at JamesPlus12. You can also find my co-host, Josh Brandt, at @TheBrand. So make sure to follow us on there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And until next time, guys, I'm out.